We got a click. Double check. That's a red light. Hey, how you going there? Right, camera number 2. I don't think. Well, we'll see, you know. Yeah, that's a bit of an angle, isn't it? In fact, that's one of the things I've got with this one here. Oh, hello there, folks. Just a minute. I don't know if that's the right way to do it, actually. It probably isn't, but... Right, if you can... where you need to be pointing to. Let's have you somewhere around there, I guess. Yeah. And he probably falls over it. Right, okay, a new song. I still don't know where you're pointing to. There's no viewfinders on the cameras anymore, you see, folks. So okay, so the tripod's moving, but the camera ain't. Sound is out. I try and get them so that sound bounces off of there. So, right, okay, here's a new song that I wrote, I don't know, not too long ago. It's called Interwoven. And this is what passes for a sound check these days, since I'm very limited in how much I can actually play with my diseased fingers. So I have to talk my voice in. Starfire sums it up brilliantly, doesn't he? You want to see how many songs I've written so far this year? I know you don't. Whoa, come here. Ah, plastic. I don't know why dolphins love it so much. That was January songs, which appear in the book Doorways, by the way. And that was February's, which appear in the book Purification. A copy of which I do not have to hand to show you. And here is song number 10, I think, of March. Okay, I hope the voice is where it needs to be. I've probably talked the guitar out of tune now. That does happen. What do you mean it doesn't? You're so cynical. Right. What didn't I do? Correct, I didn't bring any glasses over. It all used to go so swimmingly easy when I was younger and healthy, you know. Come here, glasses. Right. I'm going to do this in the key of G. Or the key of whatever these tunings are in. Okay, well that's ominous if you're going to do something in G and the G string. Other than the, when you play the E, the G is out. I like weird tunings, but that's just so bad. For once for me, I actually worked on the tunings off camera as well. Strings are probably stretched. Okay, maybe if we make the G sharp, maybe it comes up. What do you reckon? You live with that? Well, if you can't, you've already clicked off, so it's all a bit rhetorical and moot, really, isn't it? Right, okay. Before the aircraft come back and the sun starts shining, this is called Interwoven. And it's another 9 million word song. I'm going to have to play this slowly. So 1, 2, 3, 4. Because I have no physical body left due to this disease. You don't want to hear that. 1, 2, 3, 4. 5. 6. Oh my God. Goddamn fingers. One tries to be in as good a mood as possible, but it's just not easy. And now one of my leg braces has come undone. If my right leg disappears from underneath me, you'll know why. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Oh, come on. 1, 2, 3, 4. pulled out of Jericho, felt like my work was done. Trying not to think too hard, I didn't like what I'd become. Came searching for an answer, left with more questions raised. Glimpsed a preacher, robber blind beggar, singing, Lord be praised. Grace was stood by her window, waving a flag of truce. I shrugged as she caught my eyes, if to say, what's the use? All her innocent beauty was shown all over town. I wished I'd met her on the way up, instead of going down. I passed the sideshow barker, yelling out his invites. He smiled, if you like things darker, there's a special like that midnight. I told him that I must decline, I had someplace else to be. His sister smiled, that's just fine, I can get by with 3. Mongrel booked an argument, I said some other time. I've got an appointment with some bread and a bottle of wine. I don't know what your problem is, but don't you bring it here. It looked off down the alleyway while the coast was clear. I had Mandy's IOU burning in my pocket. I knew what I wanted to do, but would her pappy stop it? I said, how about this, sir? I'll meet you halfway. If I promise not to kiss her, can she come out to play? His face turned 5 shades of red, and his front door it did slam. From behind it he angrily said, don't you know who I am? I said I didn't want to, and that was the final straw. Mandy called, you better get past him through, he's hollering for the law. A beautiful butterfly fluttered by on the breeze. The world would be a wonderful place if it wasn't for man's disease. A twig it snapped behind me, interrupting my reverie. Grace was there barefoot and she smiled, opportunity. Her white summer dress was wet, clinging to her skin. I broke out in rivers of sweat with a head full of gentle sin. Will you tell me you love me? She whispered in my ear. You can't come into my garden without the words I need to hear. Next noon at the courthouse I was speaking my vows. Manly mouthed me a message, there's no going back now. Didn't know why she was there, somehow it didn't seem right. Only later did I discover Grace had sent her an invite. The hours passed like seconds, for better or for worse. Sidewalk whittler grinned, I reckon, a gift has become a curse. Son, if you care to listen, I'll give you some advice. If you feel something is missing, don't look for it twice. I pawned my last good guitar to get some ready funds. Went home to be honest with Grace and apologized for what I'd done. She was there with Mandy, showing they were more than friends. It warmed my heart to see I didn't need to make amends. I looked over my shoulder as the town faded from view, a little wiser, a lot older, telling the wind, well, who knew? Maybe I'll pass by again in a few thousand days, see how everyone's doing, and meet the child they've raised. What do you reckon? Okay, that was take one. It's got a jaunty rhythm. I want a bit down on it. It's got a much jauntier rhythm, but because I've got severe autoimmune muscle wastage disease, I just can't do that anymore. It's so frustrating, you know. Because in my head I hear the tune, you know, but it's all gone, you know. It's like a phantom limb, you know. So it's whoa. Goodness me, I'm glad I didn't notice that for some. Now to fit the arm, it just won't move. I'm so sorry, I'd love to do it for you. Faster. I'm going to do one more. I'll have to finger pick it for the second one. Work on those tunings as well. But thank you for your company, folks. Did I tell you what the song's called? It's called Interwoven.